Hi everyone, my name is Sophie Andayani. You can call me Sophie. I'm from class 1921 with NIM 19242251. Today, I'm going to talk about computer, software, and operating system. I'll keep it light and clear so we can all understand the basic of how computers work and how we use them in everyday life. Okay, what is a computer? So, what exactly is a computer? Basically a device made up of physical parts like metal and plastic, but the real action happens inside the CPU or central processing unit. That's where the processing takes place with the help of different components like the motherboard, memory, and others. Next, let's three CPU and main components. The CPU is like the brain of the computers. It controls everything. Inside the CPU, you'll find the motherboard, processor, memory or both RAM and ROM, sound card, VGA card, modem, and the network card. Each one of these plays a role in making the computer work smoothly. Okay. Next, slide for motherboard and processor. Let's break it down further. The motherboard is like the main board that connects the components. Some people also call in the system board or logic board. Then there's the processor is the actual brain, and it has come a long way from vacuum tubes to today microprocessors. And fun fact, CPU speed used to be measured in MHz, but now we use GHz. Okay. Next, memory, RAM and ROM. No. Now, let's talk about memory. RAM or random access memory is temporary. It lasts data when the power gas goes off. Gas goes off. On the other hand, ROM or read-only memory keeps data even if there's no power. So RAM is great for short-term tasks and ROM is for storing ancient, essential data. Okay, next. Um, Sound card, VGA card, and modem. Next, we have some other important pairs. The sound card helps the computer handle audio both input and output. The VGA card manages the display, sending signals to your monitor, and the modem helps with internet connection, converting digital signals to analog and vice versa. Okay, next, what is software? Okay, so far we've talked about hardware, physical stuff, but computers also need software to work. Software is made up of programs and instructions that tell the hardware what to do. Without software, the hardware is basically useless. Okay, next, network interface card. The network interface card helps your computer connect to others using cables, usually through an RG45 port. But with wireless technology, we also have VLAN or wireless LAN, which lets computers connect using radio waves. No cables need. Popular culture. Now let's dive into something more modern, programming, also known as coding. It involves writing, testing, and fixing short code. To do this, we use tools like a text editor, compiler, and debugger. Okay. Hmm, Next, aduh, sebentar ya. Programming process. The programming process is pretty straightforward. First, you write your code, then you compile it into a program the computer can run. After that, you debug it to fix any mistakes. And finally, you get a working programs. Next, programming language examples. There are many programming languages out there. Some other and ones include Pascal, Delphi, and Basic. More modern ones are Java, Python, and C++. They are all specialized languages like Prolog and COBOL, and even assembly language for low-level coding. Okay, last key definition. Let's wrap things up with some key terms. A programmer is someone who writes code. A compiler turns that code in something the computer can understand. A debugger helps you find and fix error. And coding is simple and the act of writing instruction for the computer or follow. Sorry. Uh, Okay, thank you. And that's it. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope this gave you a better understanding of how computers work and the role software and programming play in our digital world. Okay, thank you.